So for my place conscious learning project, I chose a photo album for my artifact, and the place I chose is Sun Peaks. So in the front cover, I just have some photos of me when I was younger, skiing up there. And in the very front, I just wrote like a little bit of a kind of just like a summary. I said, I have had a house up at Sun Peaks ever since I was very little, and it is a place where I feel as if I belong, and it holds amazing and many memories. I learned how to ski and snowboard there. I've spent many Christmases at our place there, and I've enjoyed many beautiful summers with my family and friends. It is truly my most favorite place in the entire world, and I hope to be able to keep going up there. And then I basically have about 39 photos. So some photos of when I was younger, and then a bit of description about the photos on each page. This photo's still me when I was younger, and that's when I had my friend Sophia. And then this is my friend Chloe, and that's me outside on our patio making snowman pyramids or snowball pyramids. So this is actually a totem that we own because my grandma really loves Indigenous art. So we kind of just have it displayed in the corner of our house, and it was made by a Coast Salish artist called Richard Krentz. And then we spend a lot of Christmas up there, New Year's. We don't do as much anymore, but we used to a lot. So this is kind of just a photo of the Christmas tree and the nativity scene at the bottom. And then these are some scenic photos of the hill. Then we have some photos of the village. This is just the clock tower, and this is just one of the pathways. And then this is a photo of me and my friends running down the bunny hill during the sunset. And that's some more photos of my friends while we're skiing. And then we're moving on into the summer. This is Heffley Lake. It's a lake like really near my house, which we go to a lot in the summer. So this is Georgia. This is Georgia on the lake. I took her up there as well. And the same lake, Heffley Lake. And then this is kind of in the village, just like a little bit. We ate ice cream at they have a lot of sweet treat places there, so we got stuff there. And that's kind of just more of a view of it as well, the village. And this is us biking home in the sunset, definitely one of my most favorite things. And these are my parents after we saved them from the middle of the lake on our paddle boards, me and my friend Robin. And then here's just kind of a silly photo of me with my donut floaty. And that's a cookie me and Georgia made, and we called it Eli. I've done a lot of baking there. And that's also just like a photo of us with the cookies. And then there's me and my friend Robin after we got ice cream at the Rocky Mountain up there. And then some more summer photos. This is one of the new lakes we went to because we couldn't go to the other lakes due to the forest fires. So we tried a different one. So this is North Barrier Lake. So that's a photo of my dad in the background. This is me and Robin in the car on our way to Johnson Lake. And that's when we got there. So that's like our Crocs on the shore. And that's kind of just her sitting in the boat because we were waiting for my mom to bring us our goggles. And then these are the last 4 photos. So this is a picture of Johnson Lake. It's definitely my favorite lake because it's crystal clear and it's just so much fun to swim in. Like, it's a very nice campsite area. So this is us making our friendship bracelets on the paddleboard. Don't know what lake that's in, but it's in one of the lakes. And then these are the cherries. We ate so many cherries because I just found out they're a summer fruit. But yeah, we ate a lot of cherries, so that was kind of, a big thing. And that's also just another photo of paddleboarding on the lake. So yeah, and I thought this album would be a good idea because I have so many memories that the pictures obviously like show, and I just feel like that's like it kind of worked out really perfectly for me since I have so many photos. These don't even begin to they're just a small portion of all the photos I have. I just couldn't print them all. So yeah, let me just explain the other stuff. So like I said before, I chose to make a photo album with a bunch of pictures I've taken of Sun Peaks over the years, compiling all my memories. So there's scenic photos of my childhood, photos of all the fun summers I've spent up there with my family and friends. So many of the scenic photos in particular that I took capture the beauty of the Secwepemc people's land and hold the memory of its past. From photos ranging from the snowy mountains and the winter cold all the way to the warm, clear lakes that come during the summer, this album encompasses many of the places in which the first peoples hold dear and have cared for many years. So personal connection with the land. I come up every year with my family and sometimes a friend to enjoy the wondrous lands and sights of the Sun Peaks area. So I learned how to ski when I was just 3 years old on the mountain, and I still ski, but I stopped ski racing when I was around 14. So Sun Peaks is an amazing mountain to ski on, and I know all the runs like the back of my hand since I've been skiing there for so long. And I also enjoy skiing with my dad on the slopes when we travel up there. So in the summer, we travel to many of the various lakes, like I mentioned, on the First Peoples land. And we've spent our time swimming, tanning, paddleboarding, lots of paddleboarding on the various campsites. So like I said before, Sun Peaks is a place where I feel that I belong, and it's a place that I can kind of escape to and just relax in, and kind of just like be away from reality. So pose a call to action. So I've noticed that when driving up to the lake, as we take the back roads and we travel kind of through the forest and on the dirt roads, I noticed signs telling visitors not to go a certain way due to an indigenous reserve being in that direction. And I've always wondered what would happen if I were to drive down that road and what I would see. However, even by looking at the area reserved for the First Peoples, and by looking on the map, I can see how small the land they have compared to the rest of the land is. So the rest of the land is reserved for camping mostly, and even for people to build their summer homes, but it doesn't seem fair, and I believe that there should be more land given to the First Peoples who live there, as it is still theirs, as the land is unceded. So I respectfully acknowledge the past, present, and future of the Sun Peaks area and give thanks, and I'm extremely grateful to be able to enjoy the beautiful mountains, fields, and lakes that have been cared for and watched over by the Secwepemc people for thousands of years. So what have I learned about myself in relation to the land and the place from my experiences? So from being able to immerse myself into the land and by spending lots of time in nature, I've learned about how beautiful Mother Earth can be and how all our creations must be protected and cared for. If not, we will not be able to enjoy the beautiful things that the world has to offer and experience them. And I've learned that I'm at peace when I'm in nature, away from my phone, not having a care in the world, and just relaxing in the sun and swimming in the water. It makes me think that I should do it more and plan more time for myself to go outside wherever I am to find that peace. So that's my artifact, and I really enjoyed doing this project because it was fun putting the photo album together, and it was nice to go through all my memories and kind of just see all the photos and fun times that I've spent in Sun Peaks.